Welcome to Kennesaw, Georgia, in the greater Atlanta area and home to the Owls of Kennesaw State, where these fans have been eagerly anticipating this one all week. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So UTEP's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Grab near the sticks, it's Odom. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. Ball is at the 35, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Miners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. The offense changing the play. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got an open man. Finds a crease at the 20. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Miners will line it up on 1st and 10. Wilson on the carry. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go right back to the run. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice gain, this time on the ground.
Trying to punch it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
To the air, it's Nelson. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football. You saw that there on the incompletion.
Off the play fake. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Miners. Fit it in the window for the score.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run, run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Kennesaw State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Kennesaw State right back to work. They'll run play action. Quickly to the tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Williams looking for a man. He's got him. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the break, and it's UTEP holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. The inside handoff. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Ball is loose. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. Cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Rides the back and leaves it. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Shoots it to the left. Makes the catch. It's Odom. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. They'll run it with Wilson. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, let's talk for just a minute about UTEP. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs are out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Miners will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Williams will pass. Immediately fires to the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. After that last completion, it's second down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. They'll line up for a second down play. From the shotgun, the inside give. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Wide open on the right. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution in the drive by that offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Texas State has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up 14 over James Madison. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Miners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. From the gun. Give on the inside. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Making side adjustments here. Off play action. Rushes on him. Complete to the right. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Got the quick pass. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
The Miners in a good spot here with second and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And the Miners are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He's looking to throw on third and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Using the quick game. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Snags it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UTEP.
Man, that's frustrating as a defense because you got to stop the run. There's a good chance they're running the football here in this situation, trying to punch it in the end zone. You're trying to go to the half with a little bit of momentum. This defense just couldn't make the play to get off the field.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Miners will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Catch in the middle, it's Rodgers. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Try and play action. Throws to the tight end. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Wilson on the carry. Shakes off the defender. Turning it on. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Scanning the field, it's Nelson. With the catch, it's Thomas. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Miners with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in, it's Smith. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Miners have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, UTEP! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Kennesaw State, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Pulls it in. It's Moss. Kennesaw State right back to work. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got him in, it's Bullock. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Crosses the 45. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. First and 10 as the clock winds under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Williams looking for a man. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, the ball hasn't hit the ground very often for this guy in this game, right? He's even still, after that incompletion, over 80% throwing, which is key. Because last game, he was under 50% on his throws. He went back to work, worked on his fundamentals, and that's really showing up here.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Diggs. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Intercepted to stop the threat. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down and run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Back to throw, it's Nelson. Quickly complete. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. Looking for a productive play on first down. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Gonna take a shot. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense. And the Miners are moving quickly down the field. Gonna try to get it himself. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Miners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Here we go. Third down and 1. Let's see what you're made of. Looking to throw for it. Caught in the backfield. It's Wilson. Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Miners. And they take it in for 6 more points. The lead gets bigger here in the fourth quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Working that left side now.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that lap.
Lost one deep down the right side. He caught it. Touchdown, Owls. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Quarterback adapting. He'll pull it down. Quarterback gets the first down. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air, it's Nelson. The sure hands, it's Odom. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Miners will snap it on 1st and 10. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I know you took a loss on 1st down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Got his man on the right. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
This quarterback has just been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Great job with his decision-making. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
Handoff from the gun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The Miners inside the final minute trying to drain the clock. Running to the left. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? 3rd and long, and they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll leave it with him. Got enough space. And he gets it into the end zone for the touchdown, and it's not just a touchdown, it is a dagger in this game.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
21.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Williams will pass. Pocket breaking down. Fires to the tight end. And that is how we will wrap this one up. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, you know, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in